I'm going to give you a secret on manifesting that has to do with your day-to-day life that will completely change what you manifest unconsciously and what you're able to manifest consciously. This will change the type of life that you have if you follow these steps. Many of us have heard, we know, that food has a direct relation to our health and well-being. And it directly affects our physical, mental, and spiritual cognition, ability to utilize these things. If we eat things that are unsavory, if we're eating a lot of fast food and packaged products from the middle of the stores, we're eating cookies, Oreos, and Chips Ahoy, and we're getting McDonald's, we're getting the crispy chicken strips that they just released because we want to try them, because they just released them again for the 50th time in their 70-year history, whatever it is. We know that it's probably not healthy for us. And we can know that for sure by just turning over the label and reading what's in the ingredients. That will tell us for sure. We know it's not healthy. And then we also know, to some degree, what is healthy. Fresh produce, vegetables, fruit, things that are from a clean source, that aren't processed heavily, ultra processed, going through all of these different manufacturing facilities before they actually get to the store. Go to the farm. Many of us realize this, yet there's this other thing that we don't think of at all that affects us 10 times more than what you're eating does. And I'm sure all of y'all know this. I'm in a different environment here. It's raining. It smells good. You guys got to get out. Get outside in the nature so you can breathe in the rain. So, what you are not realizing is affecting you so much every day of your life are the words you are using. The words you are using have a more profound effect on your well-being and health than the food that you're eating. And that's because you're associating the food with words. That's why a lot of the food that you're eating even is the way it is, because that word that you've associated with it has programmed it to be that way. So when you eat it, it actually interacts that way with you, because this is all a program. And language is one of the base programs. The literature, the actual words, the letters, these are symbols. These are actual codes. Each one of them is a symbol, some type of code. And most of us have heard words have power. God created the world with the word. Yet we don't mine our words in any effective, efficient, or proficient way. Most of us don't pay any attention. We're just using what other people are saying. We're just regurgitating the current lingo of the moment, which is constantly changing, which also keeps your mind not knowing what the hell you're saying, because it's constantly moving from a certain dialect to another dialect of how it's speaking, even though it might all be English. The slang is different. And it gets more nonsense the more they change it. If people keep using it. The word head ass. Drip. Yeah, I could go on. I don't even know them because I'm so disassociated with the slang because it's so broken. I would never use these words because they facilitate disharmony. And the words that we're using throughout the day can potentially be doing the same thing to you if the words you're using are not of a reverence that are up to your health standards. Which we can look at it this way. You know, you go to McDonald's, that Big Mac you get, it ain't healthy for you. And you know that you're probably not going to feel good when it starts digesting. You're probably not going to want to get up the next day. Because it's nasty. It's really nasty. What's on it? And the body is sluggish because the food is sluggish. The whole entire thing is sluggish. It will actually last months. Set it on your counter or put it on your bookshelf. It will last there for months. What is it doing inside of you? Okay, exactly. But you will still go eat it, potentially, or something similar in nature that you know is not healthy. Yet you also still know that I can go get something similar from a restaurant that actually has quality ingredients that I can get that is going to make a burger that's 100 times better, yet it just costs more. So a lot of people aren't going to do that. But at that point, one, where you put your money is where you're putting your energy, because that's all it is. Which, if you're not putting your money where your health is, you're not putting it where your wealth is, that's why you're poor. We can see the same thing with words. It's the same exact thing is occurring. When you look at something and say, I'm bad at it, all you're doing is telling yourself that this is not something that I'm able to do, so I'm going to go the other way. It's going to cause harm to me. That's what you're saying, no matter what it is. Even if it's something as simple as riding a bike, as swimming. There's a lot of people that can't swim. The idea that you can't do something is what stops you from being able to do it. And using the word bad or seeing it as hard, I cannot read this book because it's too dense. Because of the material in it, this law book, I don't understand this language that they're speaking. It's not hard. That you saying it's hard is the same as you eating that Big Mac. You've just bitten off the word hard and you're chewing on it. And now it's in your mind. And now you're associating it with doing things. So now what you're doing is hard. When you could have just not said anything regarding it. You could have just went and did it and see how it went. You could have said it's easy, which would have made it whatever easy is to you. You could have said it's simple. I choose to just go at things. It's not easy or hard. It's just, you just got to go through it. There's going to be flows with it. But you don't have to ever see it as easy as hard, because as I have been saying over all of these videos, there is no duality. There is no such thing. This is one consciousness. There is no such thing as duality. That is a game that gets played in this realm. And when it comes to words, it's important for us to pay attention what we are saying throughout the day, because that is what we're eating all day long. What are you saying about yourself all day long? And I don't just mean externally. Most of what you say happens in your mind. Most of you and what you are speaking is inner speech. It's inside of you, or wherever your mind is. It's happening there. And unless you mind your words within your mind, you're going to end up with coal. You're not going to find the diamonds. You're not going to find the gems there, because you are going to focus on things that are unhealthy. Your words are going to be unsavory, unhealthy, and cause displeasure. You have to be very focused on the words that you use all the time. Using a good word is akin to eating a juicy mango. It's sweet. It's going to be highly enjoyable, delicious. It's going to be hydrating. It's going to energize you. And you're going to want to keep doing what you are doing. It's going to heal you. It's going to bring you exuberance. And the more we do this, the more it gets facilitated as part of our life. Because we're using words all day, throughout the day. Whether we're talking to someone, communicating, or whether it's inside our own mind and we're speaking to ourselves, whether we're having a conversation through ourselves to someone else or we're just having a conversation with ourselves, we still have to pay attention to those words we're using and how it's being facilitated. It's very important. And I do want to touch on one other thing. I'm going to save it until next video though, because this is going to be an exercise I want everyone to do. So come back next video. So make sure you got to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Otherwise, I don't know if you're going to find your way back here. Well, YouTube will notify you then. I'm going to give you an exercise to change how you are able to visualize things. And this will also assist with you speaking with others through your mind. And I'll save this for next video, but it is going to entail you having conversations with others in your mind. And in doing so, you'll be able to, one, hone the words you're using and how you speak. And two, you'll be able to increase the power of your imagination and what you're able to visualize. How profound that visualization is, how prominent it is in your mind. We're going to make it shine with this exercise. So make sure you come back for that. And I'm ending this video. The rain's stopping now. I was going to go out there when I was done. I don't know if it's still going to be raining. I will also be doing videos on specific words for you to use that you can use in place of common words that people use on a daily basis, because there's many words that people use commonly, such as the word like. I don't know if people ever looked into where the word like came about, but like means many different things, which is just confusing to the mind. The word has no true meaning, is basically what the word is. Because it is supposed to be something else, but it's not, yet it's also what you want it to be, because you've chosen that you enjoy it, but we use the word like. It gets very confusing. Use enjoy instead. Use similar. It's the same as this. Say more words. That's one of the problems that people have in speaking, is they try to shorten things up because, well, now people's attention spans and being able to keep a conversation, people feel as if they're wasting other people's times. Don't feel that way. Use all the words you need. Say every word in between to make sure that you say it what resonates with you, because that's your health. You need to see it that way. It's your health. Don't pay attention to what others may judge you. It doesn't matter. It's just a reflection of you. They just don't know yet. You'll teach them. You'll teach them because they'll see what you're doing by changing your words and how your whole entire life shifted then. So mind your words. Mind your thoughts. Enjoy your day. Listen to the birds.